But when you have two audiences, let's say like you do, how
Hmm.
do you make sure, especially imagining on LinkedIn, how do you make sure that people know that you're both, but because like sometimes you post about one or the other, how do you kind of balance that?
So what I did when I was, getting started with this strategy is I use my different platforms differently. So for me, my TikTok and Instagram is where I speak to small business owners, whereas LinkedIn and at the time Twitter, though I'm not there anymore, was where I spoke to like fellow marketers. And by having this different messaging on different platforms, I was able to reach those two audiences in different ways. So starting my business, I was only on TikTok. I was only speaking to new business owners. And then I was speaking about Google Ads, Google Analytics, and free Google tools at the time. So then once I got things really going on TikTok, I was like, well, I can repurpose all of my TikToks onto YouTube, but then also create some YouTube specific content. I think my first one was like how to set up a search campaign on YouTube, which would speak to that same audience, but in kind of a deeper way. And so I really stuck with that video, new business owner, small business owner audience. But at a certain point, I thought, if I want to grow my business the way I want to grow my business, I need to go into people who have bigger budgets. Because you know what? New business owners don't have big budgets for ads, or maybe, as I discovered, shouldn't always be running ads. And so that's when I decided I need to speak to some fellow marketers, whether it's other Google Ads practitioners I can coach or advise, whether it's Meta Ads practitioners or SEOs who want to get into Google Ads. And so I decided to get more into LinkedIn and Twitter because I felt like that's where those communities already are and I can tap into that. But it required different content, sharing 3 tips